What up, everybody? We are back. It's been a hot minute, and man, been a lot of shit going on in Strike that we got to talk about for sure. Glad to see everybody popping in here on a Saturday. I mean, we ain't got much fights this weekend. Obviously, I don't know if anybody stayed up late, watched the one championship fights yesterday. It was pretty good ones yesterday night. Some fun stuff for sure. I won championship if anybody caught those fights yesterday night. But yeah, man, haven't been on in a minute. Kind of been taking a little stamp, dude. Stamp went crazy yesterday. It was crazy. What a comeback, huh? Man, she got rocked in that second round and came back with that nasty body work, boy. Kept putting it on her on the body, those right hooks to the body, dude. Dropped the girl, and it was a wrap. It was a fun card, dude. It was a fun card. It went pretty late, about 1 a.m. for me, but yeah, I enjoyed it for sure, especially when there isn't any UFC this weekend. So first things first, let me start this givey. I got a couple JDM contenders that I got from highlights. I'm going to give a couple of those away. We also got a $10 Dapper credit that we're going to give away too. So let's go ahead and start the JDM here, the first one. So type UFC in the chat. Get you a 3-digit JDM contender. We'll give that to whoever wins. Go ahead and type UFC in the chat. And while we're collecting those, we'll go ahead and get this show rolling because we do got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. So let me get my screen going here. Don't forget UFC in the chat. It's going to be the first of a few giveaways today. So, yeah, UFC in the chat. Let's get it going, ladies and gentlemen. All right, first things first. Let's talk about that Q&A. So I don't have the video pulled up. I have Alex's Google Doc that he put together. I wasn't going to watch the video again with you guys. Obviously, most of you guys probably already watched it, but there is, some stuff we already knew in here. And there's some stuff that we did not anticipate hearing in here. And there is some stuff that is a bit, concerning for some folks. And we have seen that translate to a few more people kind of dipping out over the past couple weeks. Some larger accounts, just because the main thing here, Series 2 was pushed back, which is now Q4. A lot of us, I don't know how long. This is probably like a 2-year series, 1.5 series, Series 1, UFC Strike. It's been going on for a hot minute. So pretty much the general consensus with the community is that we wanted Series 1 to end maybe 5-6 months ago. But it's still rolling on. We didn't get any more challenges. We didn't get any more new moments recently, but they did drop a new pack on us in this announcement as well, saying we're going to have another pack drop at some point, which was the Mike Drop pack drop. We're going to talk about that in a second here. Other things to note. So Series 2 got pushed back, which was a big bummer for a lot of people. They touched on Strike Now. Kind of already get the gist of that. People asked about pack drop experiences. Quarterly champ airdrop should be coming up pretty soon or next week, I think. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So yeah, the mic drop packs right here. One more pack drop in S1. Some moments will be packed in it. Mic drop packs. So there weren't any new moments in there, but they did have the 4 new hype moments. Not sure how intrigued people were. I mean, those elite packs sold out, which was pretty ridiculous. There are 25 elite packs at $5.99 each, with a pretty much guaranteed chance at a champ. But some of those champs, they had like Connor and Jones in there, I guess were the chasers. I think Gracie was in there too, but the rest of them were kind of under what the pack was selling for. So they had 25 of those. Those sold out real quick, which was pretty shocking. I didn't expect them to sell out that fast, but I guess people are going to degen the degen, you know what I'm saying? But those sold out pretty quick, and then we still have those other ones sitting on the marketplace, and we'll talk about those shortly. Another delay here in this announcement as well, which was the game. So we were expecting the game towards the end of this year, right? Or at least maybe this quarter and a beginning of next quarter, beta type deal situation, but the game is delayed until next year while focusing on launching Series 2. So it's interesting. It's interesting because for them to say that the game is delayed because they're focusing on Series 2 and launching Series 2, that means that the game and Series 2 don't coincide with one another, which is something that I kind of was speculating on. Like, man, maybe they're just trying to release them both at the same time, right? But when you make a statement like this while focusing on launching Series 2, that kind of bothers me a little bit, okay? Because we could have launched Series 2 if we're not waiting on the game. I mean, and like, I mean, what are we waiting for to launch Series 2? Like, what are we waiting on? I don't know. Do you guys know what we're waiting on? Like, I'm not sure what we're waiting on. That's the problem here. Nobody knows what we're waiting on. And I think this, I don't even know if you could call it an AMA, but this really doesn't tell us much. It's very vague. What are we waiting on, dude? What's the holdup? Why isn't Series 2 here yet? Can we have a reason? Give us an example. Give us what the problem is. Tell us what's going on. What's the holdup? I think that's really the question that's bothering everybody, because we don't see any improvements on the website that we currently have. We don't have any easy way to collect or manage our collections. The Strike, navigation features when you're trying to sort through your collection or organize your collection are pretty much, they're worthless, bro. They don't do much for you. Like, we have to use community members' tools that were created to kind of manage our day-to-day process with, being members of this platform. And for us to have been sitting here for a year and a half, and we're just sitting here with the same tech, bro, it's kind of rough, considering, when we look at some other platforms and what they're doing, even like La Liga, who doesn't have, like, they're pretty much like sitting there waiting for an update as well. But at least their website had like functionality, bro. Like, we don't even have the like just basic collection sorting stuff, bro. It's pretty wild to me that like we can't even get stuff like that so far out since the project has started. So, and I think that's where a lot of people, the frustration comes in, because if S2 is not really coinciding with the game, you guys are delaying the game to focus on S2, like, what's going on? Like, if S2 is all about, maybe you're going to roll out a whole new website. And they did say, We should in here, we're aiming to provide UI, user interface, QOL. They're aiming to provide more info in October. So let's hold them to it. But we want to see something good in October, bro, because like, so 2 years since the platform's almost been out, dude. And come on. But bi-weekly office hours, I mean, I haven't seen them schedule anything on that front. Next Champion Lounge is targeted for UFC 295. They're still working on finalizing the details and the venue. So that's pretty much it for the Q&A. Really didn't give us much info as to why things are getting delayed. Just, things are getting delayed, and there it is. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But this Mike pack drop was what they touched on. So those 25 elite packs, sold out pretty quick. They had 1,900 of these base packs, $30 a pop. You're guaranteed to get one of the new hypes, 5 contender moments, and either one challenger or a champ. So these packs aren't too bad on the EV side, especially if you have a chance to pull a champion. But about 900 sold so far, 800. And we'll take a look at the contents here in case anybody missed this. So you have 4 new hype moments. You Suck 2.0, which is a steamroller Favola talking to Paddy Pimblett. You got I Will Be Champion One Day, which is Brandon Moreno. Moicano Wants Money. We all know that one. And Pound for Pound Headshot Deadly on Edwards. So then they package these champs in here. So you got 2 Silvas, 2 Charlie Olives, Connors, bunch of S1 champs. A bunch of S1 champs. Quentin Rampage, Gracie are the lowest minted ones in there. Bunch of repackaged challengers as well. And then a bunch of contendees as well. So it's not too bad of a pack. Maybe a little bit of a risk at 30, but there's no S0 champs, just S1 champs in there. So pack overall, not the worst pack they put out for sure. So but yeah, not bad at all on the mic drop. Take a look at those moments real quick. You Suck 2.0, already $1. Refresh this. Yeah, so that's how this one looks. Not bad. It's already $1 though. Pretty funny. Moicano's down to 4. Leon 16. And Brandon Moreno is 4. So not bad. Not bad on some of them. I guess Leon's out of 300. Okay, only 129, 171 still in packs. So that'll be interesting to see. But as you guys know, hype moments, they're not used in challenges or anything like that. So very interesting. Very interesting. Galxe leaderboard closed up. I know those rewards went out. I think Jesse posted he got his Connor yesterday. But some people were saying that they ended up, I don't know, because I only completed for 40. So I didn't do nothing crazy on here. But some people were saying that their ranking on here was different than when the emails they got. But looks like most of those like top 25-ish rewards went out already. So like those Fight Pass codes. Yeah. Fight Pass codes, pay-per-view codes, UFC store codes, I think were some of the rewards that went out. Some signed merch, I guess, to those other folks that won the signed merch too. Probably had to submit their shipping info so they could get that stuff sent to them. But it doesn't, I mean, it says 9,000 people participated in it, but yeah, we are still waiting on the loot boxes to be distributed. And yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see what's up with those loot boxes. There's going to be a lot of moments going to be maybe hitting the marketplace. You know what I'm saying? I personally, yeah, I didn't buy any of the packs, the new packs either. I'm not really going to be chasing hypes or chasing champs. What's up? What's up? But yeah, so this ended. I don't know if they're going to maybe run it back or do something again with it, but I'm not too sure how, like, I would like to see how, if this translated to actual new users coming in, how the pack sales actually looked once like this actually started. But I mean, we know the standouts kind of sold out. Some of those other packs started selling out some more. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they do something like this again with revamped rewards to try and get some more pack sales out there. Well, yeah. Last but certainly not least, Strike Now. So everybody knows what it is. But last week they switched it up, allowing people to pick for the first time for free. But if you were a free to play, you kind of really didn't have a shot at the top 10 of prizes, which is kind of weird. Don't know what the point with that was, or giving people the chance to play for free if they didn't have a shot at winning the good stuff. Kind of rubs me the wrong way a little bit, but yeah, fight card itself was pretty decent. They updated the website. I actually personally had issues with it. So when they announced that it was free to play, I went in on the first day on my phone and put all my picks in, and I couldn't submit them. And after that, like didn't work for me. I was like, you know what? And then I started reading some more about it. Realized that I wouldn't hit any of those top tier rewards as a free to player. So, I didn't even bother going back to put my picks in once they put the fix through on the website. So, yeah, I think it's a work in progress. But they really need to figure out how to get our moments hooked up with this in some sort of fashion. Because yeah, it's a complete disservice to your user base that's existing, that's continuing to pump money in your product, to not allow us to use what we have. And if you build something or put something together that makes sense, like a standouts pack or a 294 pay-per-view code, Mic Drop base pack, and Ultimate Fighter base pack. Got to get these rewards juiced up a little bit better. It might entice people to spend some more. You gotta think it through. And I get it. It's kind of like it was a trial phase. They're kind of working through it week by week. But with this week off, hopefully they take a nice hard look at it, try and figure out how to integrate our moments into this. Because if you do that, it'll be a very big positive in a community that's been dealing with a lot of negativity over the last year and a half. So yeah, hype moments with the Strike Now, you don't have a marketplace. You can't sell any of those moments. I can't show you any because I don't have any personally. But But at least with the hype moments, you got a marketplace. You could list them. Whether they sell is a completely different story. But yeah, those are some of the updates from Strike this week. Smish, that's hilarious. Yeah, hype set more exclusive than CC. Probably, yeah, sounds about right. For sure. I'm gonna run this giveaway real quick for this JDM, this first one. So make sure you type UFC in the chat. Type UFC in the chat so I can run this first one here. Type UFC in the chat. Last call. What are the boys saying? UFC in the chat. If any new product they release doesn't integrate our current moments, this project is it's pretty. It's rubbing a lot of people the wrong way, and we've seen some folks kind of evacuate the building over the past week or so. And it's pretty sad, man, especially because met some of these people, talked to some of these people at events, and had conversations, especially when things were like going somewhat well. And then you see some of these day oneers listing all their shit and leaving. It's pretty it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Yeah, there was. I mean, you gotta. I mean, yeah, I get where they're. I mean, James' comment. So yeah, the comment. I mean, it is what it is. Granted, I mean, they're probably looking at it from a lens of we've only been in charge of this thing for 6 to 7 months, but they need to look at it from the lens of your customer as well. That, okay, you've been here for 6, 7 months. You haven't really showed me much. We've been here for 2 years begging for shit. You know what I'm saying? Pleading and begging for shit. So I just think, something's got to give, bro. Something's got to give here, man. We gotta put some pedal to the metal, get some updates out, whether they're working or not. Like, show us something, bro. Let us see what you're working on. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows why things are being held up. Nobody knows anything. We're just been sitting here like ducks for a year and a half. And that's another thing too, like the challenge piece. We're going to talk about the challenges because I mean, a lot of us were complaining about the rewards, double fighters, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to run this quick JDM. First JDM is going to go to who it is. S. Hool. Abu Dhabi, man. My falafel brother. That's who's going to be in Abu Dhabi. In a couple months. Or like a month, bro. Holy shit. He's coming going to Abu Dhabi in a month. Gonna go see UFC 294. Absolute banger card. He's gonna be there with Waleed. The boys are gonna go there in their dish dashes, eating hummus and falafel, trying not to get arrested. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Congrats, bro. Let me start another one. Let's start another one for the boys. What should we let's see. Let's see. We'll do 294 in the chat for this next JDM. Let me get it going. All right, 294 in the chat. 294 in the chat. This is for the next JDM contender. 294 in the chat. All right, so that one's going. Got people going in. All right, perfect. So we'll see, man, what they do with Strike Now. Honestly, they really need to get our moments implemented in here somehow, some way, integrated. Get them figure this shit out. And especially with the downtime, get some time to brainstorm, think some things through, think some rewards through, think some challenges through. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully come back with some good shit for us next week. You know. All right, some challenges that wrapped up. Yeah, thumbs up my shit, guys. Like the video, bro. Don't be leaving me dirty. 293 fan vote challenge. This is the moment that I really wanted. I had Tyson Pedro's Samurai Celebration as my profile pick the week of the fan vote, just to get my point across that that shit was sick. Yeah, Daniel did confirm the Samurai Celebration is intact. We are hoping that we do get the audio of Down Goes the Pleasure Man from John Anik. But Tyson Pedro, I like this challenge because you only were able to multi-complete it if you had an Izzy champion. So it was a single complete unless you had an Izzy champ. Then you're able to get two of them if you had these challengers and the Izzy. So that was a good switch up, and I'm glad they've actually, like, one thing they started listening to me on, guys. The last few weeks, remember the champ passes were kind of shitty. Those few, like, it was like a month, maybe 5 weeks or so, that the champ passes was like no champ pass, or champ pass didn't get you shit, or the champ pass was worthless almost. Now the champ pass is starting to come back a little bit, which I appreciate. So thank you guys for taking my feedback there and implementing it in these next few challenges we're going to talk about, where the champ pass is actually, you got to make champs great again. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been saying forever. But this was a nice nod. Pedro, we haven't gotten his moment yet. It's not on the marketplace yet, even though the event happened a few weeks ago. But Pedro minted out at 414, I believe. Yeah, 414 I have in my notes here. 414 on the mint. So that hopefully we'll be getting him next week, maybe. I'm hoping. I know it takes a little while for them to crop out, the video and all that stuff from the actual fight when it's a recent fight. And he's also somebody we don't have a moment for on the platform, which I am big advocate of. So glad we got Pedro on the way. Looking forward to seeing how it's chopped up, and hopefully it looks nice and clean. And we get that Down Goes the Pleasure Man, because that was awesome. Awesome celebration. Awesome finish. Liked it a lot. And then we had the Joanna Hybrid Challenge after that. It was during Valentina Shevchenko versus Grasso week. And this challenge was not too bad. Giving them champs some love. Love to see that. Love to see it. Automatically complete the challenge with the Valentina Shevchenko champ. You had to burn 3 of these, 1 of each. So individually, Jack Della, Tracy Cortez, Yair. And then you had to collect each of these. I know there's a few more fighters on the card they probably could have utilized. They probably could have went with easy, medium, hard here. Or, this is the challenge. And then step 3, hard. Collect a couple more moments, burn a challenger or fandom or something. But we did get a Joanna from 2015, bro. It's old. It's super old fight. So it's like a standing TKO type deal. And that one, I got it right here on the marketplace. 367 was the final tally, sitting at $15. But it is also a duplicate moment. So she already has a moment on the platform, her champ moment. So she got a fandom, which is okay. I don't mind it. Joanna's a cool fighter. One of the OG women strawweights, very violent in her prime, and then was kind of on the opposite end of the violence towards the end of her career, taking beatings. So not too bad. Not too bad. Next challenge we had was Gamrot last week. So Gamrot and Fizzy fought. We had the challenge to get Gamrot. Had to collect these 3 contenders who were all fighting on the card: Battle, Usman, and Fizzy. And then we had to burn one of each of the following contenders: Bryce, Marina, and Jake. And then this is where it got a little weird. So you needed either one Dan Ige challenger to hold, or you could burn one of the following: Bryce, Gomez, or Fizzy, or Michelle Watterson, Gomez, Fizzy. And then if you had Peter Yan, you automatically completed it. So it was a different kind of structure than what we were used to, obviously, with this, collect or burn one on Dan Ige, or, I just think we could have mixed it up a little bit, I don't know why we don't do. So I guess it's because it is a fight night. Maybe, the challenge is not supposed to be so difficult, but like on pay-per-views, we should kind of have a standard, like easy, medium, hard type deal. But yeah, Gamrot's already out. It ended up at 444, sitting at $9 holla. $9 holla for Gamrot. Cool mid count though. Yeah, there was a few fighters that we could have used. Like I said, I get it. It's a fight night, but I would have preferred, we gotta spice shit up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then they took this week off, so there's no challenge this week. But we had some folks like Bonesy and myself doing some challenges for the community in the Strike Discord and in my Discord. And if you aren't in my Discord, I'll give you the link. But we got a couple of challenges running. Bonesy's been running challenges. He also gave me a sneak peek of his next challenge. I'll show you guys that a little bit later. He gave me a sneak peek of his next challenge, which is pretty nasty. I'm not going to lie. But that's pretty much it. We had no challenge on the challenge piece. Yeah, I agree there. And, you beat me to it. That's the next point I had right here that I wanted to talk about once I finished talking about challenges. So we didn't get our champ airdrop yet. And it obviously would have been real nice to have it, during a down week when, they didn't have a challenge set and there's no UFC fights going on. But unfortunately, the render machine was not working, apparently. And I guess they couldn't get the moments out or whatnot. But I don't know. What do you guys think? You think they're going to do another like 2 moments like they've been doing? Trey thinks it's Corey McKenna, but just because she posted on her Instagram, she got the infinite objects from UFC Strike. They sent her like a moment. So Trey thinks it's McKenna, but it might be. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. It'll be interesting. I don't know. Maybe 2, maybe 3. I know they got complaints the first time, but I think merch. Yeah, I think merch isn't a bad option, dude. I don't think it's a bad option. Like, it doesn't have to be moments every time. As long as, they know what quality to look for. I think pretty much, everybody wants that what was it? Everybody wants the polyester shirt, right? Nobody wants that cotton and polyester. Oh shit. That's funny. But yeah. I mean, if they could get some kind of merch deal or something, it'd be nice. I mean, who knows? Who knows at this point, right? Merch is too expensive. Shipping fucks them over. Yeah, I could see that too, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it'll be interesting what they airdrop or send to us. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what that Champ Club drop. But it is definitely coming next week, we were told. So we'll see. Let me go ahead and keep it moving. And right, so this right here is going to get ran. Mic drop posters. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, right. That'd be hilarious. 294 in the chat is the last JDM. We'll get this going. And then we got one more $10 dappy for the end of the show. We're going to talk about some fights after this and wrap it up. So while we wait, if you guys want to see, here's the challenge for that Bonesy's coming up with. Own every UFC Strike contender. One winner will receive every non-champ tier moment of fighters that have won a championship since UFC Strike started. Holy shit, boys. This guy's nuts. One winner will receive some of the rare club sponsors. This guy's putting together a monster challenge here, ladies and gentlemen. Contender and a challenger. Contender and a challenger challenge. And a fandom challenge. He's got 3. Man's got 3. Keep your eyes peeled because these community challenges are getting nasty. Bonesy's putting in some work. So keep an eye out on that community events channel in the UFC Strike Discord. Bonesy's been posting challenges in there pretty much like just about every day, every other day, and keeping us kind of engaged during this down week when we don't have a challenge. I threw a challenge up in my Discord as well. Pretty much own all the fighters who have a strike moment on the card next week. Some contenders, some challengers, some fandoms in there. And I think I got like a $10 Dapper giveaway on that one as well. But yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. Appreciate Bonesy doing it. Good looking out, Bonesy. And good looking out, Jacob Tucker from Emerald City, bro. That bot is doing work. Doing God's work for us. All right, I'm going to run this 294. Last chance. Going once. First one went to S. Hool. Who will the second one be? For JDM. Good luck. Here we go. And it is Ifra. Congrats, bro. I know where to find you. I'll hit you up afterward. Congratulations. Don't worry, we got one more. I'm going to get this last one going. TFSP. Switch that. Boom. TFSP in the chat. $10 dapper. We're going to end it with that. TFSP in the chat. No problem, bro. No problem. I got you. Yeah, so we'll do this last one for $10 dapper. TFSP in the chat. And that stands for the Final Strike Podcast. For those of you who are wondering what the hell it is. Gamrot's done. We'll let that run. Contender Series was pretty good this week, huh, guys? It was pretty decent. Pretty decent. Some bangers, dude. Even the girls, man. That girl fight was nuts. Started off with a bang right here. Boom. Slept his ass. One shot. One hitter quitter, boys. Look at Dane. Holy shit. Man. Yeah, this was a good one to watch. If you guys didn't watch DWCS this week, bro, go watch it back on ESPN Plus or whatever the hell you got. These two chicks, this fight went to decision, but holy shit, dude. It was a fucking war. Absolute dog fight. These chicks were, dude. When they say, like, does this fighter have the dog in them? Both of these chicks had dogs in them, bro. And nobody wanted to back down a split decision. But, man, it was a brawl. It was a brawl. I was a big fan of that fight. This fight was a banger too, dude. This fight was nuts. These guys were throwing. Went the distance, but they were cracking, boy. Cracking. This fight sucked, unfortunately. Dana was super pissed about this fight. And it ended on a DQ. But yeah, it was not the prettiest. The ref, I don't know what the fuck the ref was doing. He just let the guy lay on there for 3 minutes. The guy wasn't trying to advance position or do anything. It was weird. It was really weird. Whole situation was weird. And then this dude won by TKO or by DQ, my bad. And then this shit to end the night, this swinging put homie to sleep. Boom, 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 boom. That's it. That's it. Danny Barlow. Yes, sir. Left hand to God. Lives up to his name. Left hand to God. But yeah, Barlow went 7-0. Dana gave a bunch of contracts out. I think he gave 6, right? Yeah, 6 fighters signed, including 2 losers. But he gave both chicks the contract because, they came to play. But yeah, no, it was interesting. It was a good card for sure. It was a good DWCS. So if you haven't watched it, run it back, give it a watch. Only 5 fights, but they were fun. Most of the 4 of them were real fun to watch. So check it out. Alrighty. Let's talk about some fights coming up, y'all. There's some bangers on the way. I was looking at the cards coming up, dude, and oh my God. Oh my God. So next week, We got Dawson Green, Pfeiffer's fighting, Abdulrazak Hassan, Morono versus Buckley. Come on. Dolber versus Glenn. Lins versus Kutilaba. Alexander Hernandez is cool. This should be actually a good fight. This is a sneaky good fight card, dude. You got Carolina versus Diana, Craig's girl. Gutierrez versus Jackson. Arekilang versus Munoz. Demopoulos. Montana De La Rosa. Yeah. This fight card should be fun. I like this card. We'll see what kind of challenge comes out of it. Maybe we get a Joe Pfeiffer moment. Hey. We'll take that. We'll take that. But yeah, there's some really good fights on this card for fight night. And then after that, Barbosa's back. Yeah, that card. The card next week is a sneaky good card, bro. It's a sneaky good card. Some good ones here too. Yanez, Michel Pereira versus Marc-Andre. Cameron, South Africa. Yeah, Yanez versus Martinez should be a banger, dude. Maya versus Vivian. Elkin, Ronnie Yaya versus Alatang Haley. That'll be funny. Ashley Yoder. This one, not as good as next week's. Well, there are some big names here. This should be a fun fight. It should be interesting. Maya, I think Vivian takes that one. This is going to be a banger. This should be a really fun fight right here. This should be a really fun fight. Then S. Hool's card right here. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. Like every division in the UFC is waiting for this fight card to finish, bro. Every division has implications on this card. You got Islam versus Charles, lightweight championship. Costa versus Chimmy. Maybe it's a title eliminator. Maybe it's not. If one of these guys goes out and has one hell of a crazy performance that goes viral and shit, maybe one of these dudes is lining up next across from Strickland. Another title, maybe. I'm coming for Jamal Hill or Jerry or Alex, whatever. This is whoever wins this fight's next in line. Magomed versus Johnny Walker. Insane, bro. These three fights are nuts. Then you got Nasser Dean versus Ikram. Oh, man. Dude. This card is just disgusting. Mokaev versus Tim Elliott. Peak is fighting. Basharat's fighting. Man, oh man. Nathaniel Wood is on this card. Bruno starts the card off, bro. Jinyu Frey. There you go. Yeah, dude. This Abu Dhabi. No joke, bro. This shit's going to be nuts. And it's going to have a lot of implications on how some of these divisions shape up in the near future. Then after Abu Dhabi, folks, we travel to the beautiful land of Brazil for another Banging card. Blades versus Almeida, bro. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? You see this shit? Both Bonfim brothers. Dalby versus Gabriel Bonfim, bro. These guys are nuts, bro. These guys know what they're doing, these matchmakers, dog. They, holy shit, bro. They got the end of the year juiced, boys. They got this shit juiced. Nascimento versus Dontel Mays, bro. These guys both coming off KOs. Caio versus Nursultan. Oh my God, dude. Rodolfo versus Armin. Bonfim Bros. Elvis Brenner. Dude, didn't this guy just fight like a couple weeks ago? Esteban. Holy shit, dude. Renat versus this Elizeu dos Santos. This is going to be a good fight, too. This is why I wanted to touch on. Oh, there's your boy. Yes, I am, Matt. Yeah, dude. This Brazil card's nasty, too. Like, everybody's talking about the pay-per-views and shit, but, man, like, if you start, like, I was looking at these cards, I was like, holy shit. Then you got 295. John Jones versus fucking Stipe for the heavyweight strap. Jones sitting at a minus 420 favorite, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes. You got Jiri versus Alex. Alex sitting at a slight favorite. Jiri's an underdog. Yeah, the co-main's going to be insane. Andrade, Dern. They're obviously still booking fights here, but Frivola versus St. Denis. Schnell versus Steve Erceg. Jared Gordon. Yeah, they should fill this one out pretty well, but it's almost as exciting. This one only has like 4 fights on it, so I didn't want to touch on it. But Brendan Allen versus Paul Craig, the Beer Jew. Should be a fun one. And then this card is absolutely bonkers. Leon Edwards, Kobe Covington, welterweight championship. Both guys have been holding the fucking division up forever. They finally fight. We finally get some traction. We finally get some movement in that damn division. Let's go. Pantoja versus Royval. Fucking nuts. Machado Gary versus Luque, bro. That's insane. That's insane right there. And their teammates too, or they train at the same, maybe they're not. They train at the same gym. You could say they're teammates, you know. Ferguson versus Pimblett. This should be interesting, dude. You think Patty's got enough to take out Tony? Or is Tony, that's it? Tony's washed. Tony's done. Tony got nothing left in the tank. What do you guys think? I don't know, man. Because there was, which fight was it? It was the Chandler fight. I think the Chandler fight, Tony looked really good. Then he got knocked out. And then after that knockout, he hasn't looked too good. Would be sick. It would be sick if he retires and rides into the sunset. But, and then to wrap up the main card, you got Wonder Boy versus Shavkat. Fuck. Man, I'm excited, bro. Like, leading up to these fights, it's going to be insane, bro. Every weekend, you're going to be like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. We got some real good stuff on the horizon. Looking forward to it. Yeah, Chandler Kicked the shit out of him, boy. Kicked his ass back. Yeah, Dana did say on the press conference, Contender Series, that he's like, Bilal has a fight, but who knows? Who knows what they're waiting on? Make the announcement, buddy. But yeah, I'm excited, man. We got some big fights coming up starting next week. October should be a great month for the UFC, bro. October and November. Those first few weeks, bro. Next 6 weeks or so. Should be some good stuff for sure. But yeah. It could, yeah, for sure. I could see them doing it at like a fight night, non-Apex fight night somewhere. What do we got here? Do you think they are trying to release more centralized NFTs for S2 that can be traded and stuff outside their platform, and that's the holdup? Absolutely not. I don't think that has anything to do with the holdup, bro, to be honest with you. I really don't think that has anything to do with it. I just want to know what the holdup is. And I don't think it's going to be like anything about the, like, you know, third-party wallet, off-chain access, stuff like that. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I honestly think it's something else, bro, and I don't know what it is, but it'd be good to know. It'd be good to get some information, or at least let us know what the holdup is. But to their benefit, we'll give them till October. They said October we'll be getting some updates, so October is going to click over tomorrow. And then the clock starts ticking down, and we'll see. We'll see if we get any updates. We'll see what the hell's going on. But Bilal didn't duck Shavkat, bro. Why on earth would I want to fight Shavkat when I'm third ranked in the world? I just took a fight on short notice to save a pay-per-view card, and Dana White told me my next fight's for the title. Why the fuck would I fight Shavkat? Makes no sense, bro. Makes no sense. Spread. But let's run this last giveaway, and we're going to call it a day. Yes, sir. TFSP in the chat. This is for the $10 Dapper. Winner take all. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. Going once. Going twice. Let's get it. Who's it going to be? Real. Yes, sir. Congrats, brother. Congratulations, my man. Real wins. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody hanging out. There's some poker today. I think it starts in a couple hours. The link is up in the Strike Discord, so make sure if you got time today, you want to play some poker with the boys. Help yourselves. The community challenges are going. And that's about it, man. That's about it. Not too bad of a week. Rewatch Contender Series if you didn't watch it already. We'll rewatch that one championship card last night. It's pretty good if you didn't watch it last night. But that's it for me, guys. I hope everybody has a good rest of your weekend. Probably be back maybe next week. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But until then, I'm out, y'all. Peace.